Today for our charcuterie, we're going to be making a vegan terrine with smoked tofu. Now, a terrine is really just a fancy term for molded, typically game meats. And I'm going to show you how to make different layers. And typically this was inverted and it's sliced and it's almost like a salad, but it's very filling, it's very colorful, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. So a vegetable or any type of terrine is really visually appealing, and we want to create a lot of layers. So we're using a wide variety of colored ingredients, and we're going to be marinating them. It just gets set in the refrigerator. So we're going to start off with, I did saute up my spinach and I let that cool, so that's already done. And here I've made my marinade for my zucchini and for my eggplants. Now, in here, of course, I have the soy sauce, lemon juice, and some good quality olive oil. So you just want to slice your zucchini, summer squash, whatever you'd like to call it, Italian squash, about 3, 4, 5 millimeters thick. And we're gonna be, and you also want to do them uniformly. We're gonna be marinating them for about an hour, and then we'll come back and layer them. So now into the food processor, we're going to put our smoked tofu, our mushrooms, and our soy sauce. Blitz that up. Perfect. So now just pop this mixture into a bowl, and you want to add your previously made onion and cooked garlic mixture to this, as well as your quatre pieds, that's your 4 French spices here. I have the recipe down below, of course. That has nutmeg, pepper, cloves, and ginger. And then you want to put in your salt. Give that a good mix. And last but not least, you want to take your cornstarch and mix the water into there. This is going to help set up our tofu layer. Remember, these terrines have a lot of fat in them, so we have a good amount of oil in there. And now we're going to bake this to set it. So I'm going to add my cornstarch mixture here. We're just going to mix that up, create a thin layer, and that's going to help our mixture stay together when it goes into one of our layers in the ultimate terrine. A little bit of oil here. And then just pop this in here to create a nice thin layer. Smooth that out, and you want to bake it for about 40 minutes at 200°C. So now that we have completed our baking of our smoked tofu layer, you just want to you just want to cool it down. And then I do like to invert it. And I'll just show you. Gently slice through it Now, you just want to have your loaf pan lined well with plastic wrap. Now, we're going to be inverting this tomorrow, so think whatever you put on the bottom is actually going to be going on the top. So it's completely up to you, but I like to start with some eggplant. And we're just going to be laying this down. So it's going to be going down over both sides. So now, chefs, we have our terrine that has been sitting in the refrigerator with a weight overnight. So for weighting, you can use anything heavy, like a heavy cast iron skillet. You can use a cutting board, whatever you like, and with a nice heavy canned item, oily. And we're a fatty type of initiative. I like to cut in the middle for the best cross section, and then you can cut. Think of it like sushi for you. Now, with the terrines, there are sometimes people that serve another sauce on top of it, but what I like about this one is it has the ricotta cheese inside, and I did put a nice thick layer of that. That has so much flavor in it. Then along with remember we have the marsala wine, the soy sauce, and the mushrooms, and there's so much flavor going on in here, you don't need any other sauce.